If you've never read the book series, Nothing Too Good for a Cowboy, Panhandle Phillips and his partner Rich Hobson, as they build a cattle empire in the interior of BC, I'll tell you what, wild and woolly, and the more you read, the more you realize that men are not cut from the same kind of cloth as they were back then. But anyways, as it pertains to sales, which is the subject was on my mind as I spoke to some nice folks throughout the country, Manitoba, Ontario, a nice couple from Alberta, getting into some chainsaw milling equipment. It made me giggle because talking about sales. Panhandle Phillips goes in to the general store. Back then, stores sold you soup to nuts, everything. And he goes in and they ring up a bill of his goods, you know, bag of flour, bag of beans, box of nails, and he is disgruntled. What is going on here, storekeeper? This bill is outrageous. He looks up down the ledger. I'm overpaying. Well, the humble storekeep there, he go, well, hey, because back in the day, a man's word meant something. I think it still does today if you're on the right side of that moral fabric. He says, don't question my integrity. I run an honest business here at this general store. And if you read the book, the story's in there. I never ever made but more than 1% on any of the items that I sell because I'm just trying to eke out a living here for me and my family. I want to help the ranchers and the farmers out just the same. 1%. Well, this piqued old Pan Phillips' imagination. I got to hear the rest of this story. So exactly tell me, storekeep, how does this 1% work? And he goes, well, I'm an honest man. I buy something for $1 and I sell it to you for $2. 1% profit. No more, no less. Even Steven. Well, he burst out laughing, and what do you say? The old boy was being honest. He didn't know the difference. He's just running his business to make a living. We bought tires for my wife's car this winter, and we always try to support local business. And there's a fella running a tire shop, new career path for him later in life, Tony. Heck of a nice guy. We got to chatting with him and got to know him and said, you know what, we're going to come back and we're going to buy tires from this guy because I like him. He's a decent fella, local business. And he gives us a price on the tires, and I try to be real honest with folks as well from the business perspective. If I'm dealing with another business and they give me a price on something that seems out of the ordinary to me, I'll make it known because, and I don't mean that it's too much. I mean, if it's not enough. I think a lot of businesses overlook areas that they can improve, and God knows I could use all the help I can get from time to time. He gave us a price for tires, and I said to him, Tony, this is considerably better than your competition. You're selling yourself a bit short here. And his answer to me was, he said, you know, I'm trying to run this business with the mindset that I'm never going to make enough money off of one individual sale to really impact my life. I'm just trying to provide for my family, create momentum, and do it at a reasonable price to help other folks out. And I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was pretty good. I like both those stories. I never did much more than 1%. Buy it for $1 and sell it for $2, eh? That's creative accounting, that 1%. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that brief story. And if you haven't read it, I have a whole library full of adventurous books from the pioneer days when I'll tell you what, there was no toolbox meetings. I'll tell you that for free. Anyways, as always, appreciate you guys watching. More to come, more builds, more tools, more adventure. I don't know what the adventures are going to be or what order they come in. I just know there's going to be more. So we'll catch you on the next one.